Today I'm going to be watching Midsommar. I've seen this film before about 2 times. I'm going to be watching it again just so I refresh my mind on it, and then I will be doing a review on the film once I finish it. So I'm about 27 minutes into the film, and before I finish the whole film and do my full review, I just want to say there is a scene in the first 20 minutes of the film that I've always actually loved. So it's a shot of the car driving down the countryside, and the camera switches to view the shot of the car upside down. So it starts off normal, and then the camera switches and you see the car and the trees and the road from an upside down angle. And then after they do that for around 20 seconds, the camera switches again, does a turn, and you go back to the road. So you don't go back to the car, but you go back to the road, and it's in a normal angle, so it goes back to how it was, and so it's not upside down anymore. But I just feel like, I think with it being upside down and them entering the place where everything happens, it just shows that something's off, it's a bit strange, this place that they're going to. Like, anything could really happen, and like the idea of it just being upside down makes you feel queasy yourself. So it's kind of like, it gives an idea of the atmosphere where it's like uneasy, it's weird, it's eerie, it's creepy, it's unusual, and I feel like that is just a great way to show that through that angle of the camera. And I feel like doing that really it really shows the effect of the atmosphere, as what I said. But yeah, so I'm going to finish the rest of this film. I thought I would talk about this scene only because I just still can't get it out of my head, and I think it's just a really, really good scene and way to use the camera. But yeah, so I will finish this film and then I will do my review at the end. So I just finished Midsommar. Wow. There's a lot to say about. I don't know where to start. So first of all, this film is definitely one of those movies to watch if you're prepared to feel uneasy and spooked afterwards. I would recommend to fans of thriller. However, if you don't like dark themes, you should probably skip this one. There is a definite juxtaposition in colours. So with the scenes, for example, in the scenes, the theme is dark and sinister but the colours are bright and colourful, and they show happiness, really. So there is a definite juxtaposition between those images. During this film, there were moments where the characters broke the fourth wall, and it was in moments where you weren't expecting, or in moments where the character was isolated from everyone else. So then when they were isolated, they would just break the fourth wall, and I just thought that was actually a really good moment to put it in. There was a lot of image of trauma shown throughout the acting. The acting was amazing. I felt that Florence Pugh really portrayed just how trauma really can affect someone. The music throughout the film was eerie and just mysterious, and it was creepy, and it was like it was creeping through your ears. And I felt if you watched the film with headphones, it would definitely feel like the music was creeping into your ears and really just invading your brain. And I just felt that just made you feel so involved and but yet creeped out by the scenarios and what was happening. Um, this film was long. It did have a long length running time. Um, some people obviously do prefer shorter films and don't prefer it to be longer. However, I do feel the longness of this film helped it, and I think if it was rushed, it wouldn't feel the same. So some people probably do prefer this movie to be as long as it is. Throughout the film, there was a use of snaps from sound to complete silence. This definitely created suspense and tension and a kind of feeling where you don't know what's going to happen around the corner. Like anything could happen. But I did really feel that this movie was really good. Um, but as I said before, if you don't like dark themes or anything gruesome, I would probably skip this, but I would recommend it. Just, I feel like I can't speak on how everyone would view it, but cinematically, it really, it really worked. Everything that was used really worked. But thank you for listening to episode 3 of my Film Talk podcast, and I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to stay in tune for other podcasts coming up soon where I will be reviewing other films or talking about other directors.